Mike Jack 42. She's the ginger at beat him in our wrestling.
Fornication. Oh, excuse me. For an occasion such as this. I just want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight.
Who are you?
Especially want to thank John and Nancy for raising such a good boy. Oh, there he is. And Al and Wendy, I first met them this Thursday, and I can tell everybody here that it was one of the best welcomings I've ever had. They took care of us and a couple other groomsmen, and it was really welcoming. And Kip and Amber always told us how nice you guys are, and you exceeded our expectations. So,
Who are you?
it was great.
Who are you?
Shut up.
So I'm going to introduce myself. Obviously, I'm Chris and Mike's triplet. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone here is feeling worried, nervous, or apprehensive, you're either me because you're giving a speech, or you just married into the Long family. So I was so nervous before giving the speech, I obviously do what a lot of people do these days. I went to the internet. So after looking on the internet for 3 or 4 hours, I found some really cool stuff, obviously, and then I remembered I needed to look up stuff for a speech. So I started looking a little bit more, and it was really weird. I couldn't find a speech that was tailored for some girl named Amber from Wisconsin and some kid named Chris Long from Council Bluffs, Iowa. So I was kind of left in the dark and came up with this. I've heard there's a couple things about how long somebody can give a speech for. The best one I could come up with was you can stand up here and talk as long as the groom can make love. It's also a tradition that you can't look better than the groom on his wedding day. And I just want to thank Steve, Joey, and Mikey for really upholding that tradition.
Law dog.
The first time I met Amber, I really don't remember it that much, but it was at my wedding. Chris called me literally 3 days before we were getting married, and
That's weird.
he said, "Hey, can I bring a date?" And of course I said yes. It's my best friend, and I think me and Kyla, my wife, we're just really excited he didn't bring a guy.
Again. Nailed it.
So,
Hashtag again.
it was a couple weeks after, I didn't really get to spend much time with Amber, and I was talking to Kip, and he was trying to describe her to me, and he really couldn't get it out. And so he said, "There's one way I can describe this to you." I said, "All right, Kip, let's hear it. Chris, let's hear it." He said, "Eric, you remember the NFC divisional game against the Packers? When Steve Young dropped back, stumbled, hit a strike to Terrell Owens in the end zone for a victory. That's how Steve described the catch that Amber was."
Zing.
That's totally made up, but I just had to throw it in. Chris was born May 10th, 1985. I tried to link this to some other historical event, but nothing at all happened. It was a wonderful day for some, but Mercy Hospital staff still calls it Ugly Friday. met Kip, Chris, jeez, keep saying Kip. First time I met Chris was I came from a public school in our town, and we went to a Catholic school. That's where we went. And it was kind of hard to become friends with people, and I was just that nervous little dork, little ginger kid. And
Hashtag.
Kip, I was behind Kip in a line to get a drink of water, and I knocked into Kip and I hit his tooth on the drinking fountain. And I told Kip, man, I'm really sorry, buddy, I'm sorry. And he was fine with it. But some jerk behind us said, don't trust the new kid. And he's sitting right there. So feel free to do whatever you need to him tonight, all right? So I'd like everybody to raise a glass to the bar staff.
Hey-o!
To the bar staff, yeah, drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. So I've been married for 3 years now, and if me and my wife could have any advice for Kip and Amber, it's obviously you never go to bed angry, okay? You stay up and argue.
Hashtag fact.
Someone once told me that marriage is a 50-50 partnership. Anyone who believes that clearly knows nothing about women or fractions. So tonight I've been brought here free of charge. I hope you enjoyed every penny. Normally, I'd like to take a rapturous applause for myself, but I have a traditional Irish marriage blessing. So let's all raise your glasses. This is actually serious. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in your misfortunes and rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Cheers.
You're here.
Cheers.